You think you're free. You have some money saved up in your account, giving you that sense of security. You can splurge on things that catch your eye, indulging in little luxuries. You can pack a bag and head off on a trip whenever the mood strikes, exploring new places. You have no boss breathing down your neck every single day, dictating your every move. But deep inside, there's this nagging feeling that something crucial is missing, like a puzzle piece that's been lost under the couch. Have you ever wondered what that void really is? You wake up and instinctively grab your phone, scrolling through notifications before your feet even hit the floor. You worrying endlessly about what others think of your latest post or picture. You feel that constant stress bubbling up about holding onto your job or maintaining that perfect image you've built. You keep chasing after more success, more possessions, more validation from likes and comments. Is this what true freedom really looks like? Or is it just a beautifully disguised trap, luring you in with shiny promises? What if the biggest plot twist in your life is realizing that the chains you can't and see are holding you tighter than any job ever could? Stick with me as we unravel this ancient mystery, because hidden within are breathtaking revelations from a Roman emperor's secret journal, gut-wrenching challenges that test every person's soul, and unexpected turns that could completely flip how you view your own liberty. Keep watching, because by the end, you might uncover the hidden key to breaking free in ways you never imagined. Marcus Aurelius was the mighty emperor of Rome, ruling over one of the greatest empires the world has ever seen in the 2nd century AD. He had absolute power, unimaginable wealth, and the respect of millions bowing before him. But in his private journal, a book that survived centuries called Meditations, he revealed a shocking truth that still echoes today. Even an emperor can be a complete slave. A slave to his own racing thoughts, a slave to endless desires that never satisfy, a slave to crippling fears that whisper in the dark, a slave to the opinions of others, constantly seeking their approval. He argued that genuine freedom isn't about ditching a boss or stacking up gold. It's about mastering your inner world, not letting external chaos dictate your peace. But here's where the curiosity really sparks. What if Aurelius, with all his riches and armies, faced a personal life challenge that mirrors your daily struggles, ruling a vast empire while battling inner demons like doubt and loss? The plot twist: his Stoic philosophy, forged in those fires of adversity, has outlived the Roman Empire itself, challenging us to question if we're truly free or us puppets in a grand illusion. Imagine the emperor, amid bloody wars and political betrayals, turning inward for strength. What twist might await if you do the same? Most people chase the dream that freedom equals having enough money to quit their job forever, or retiring young to sip drinks on a beach, or finally being your own boss, answering to no one. But Marcus Aurelius would shake his head and say that that's not nearly enough. What if the breathtaking twist is that you can achieve all that and still end up more trapped than ever, like the millionaire who retires early only to face the challenge of emptiness, twisting his dream life into a search for meaning? You could be trapped by the endless hunger for even more money, always one investment away from enough, trapped by the paralyzing fear of losing your hard-earned nest egg in a market crash or unexpected crisis, trapped by the need for constant praise and status to feel worthy, scrolling for likes that never fill the void, trapped by emotions like anger or anxiety that hijack your mind without warning, turning calm days into battles. Picture the life challenge of a high-flying CEO who builds an empire, only to hit a midlife crisis that twists everything. Divorce, health scares forcing a reevaluation, where he discovers true freedom in letting go. Have you felt echoes of that pull in your own story, wondering if your achievements are actually invisible chains keeping you bound? Look closely at your own days. Let's make this intensely personal, because what if peering into your routine reveals a hidden plot twist you've never noticed before? You grind away for years, following society's unspoken playbook to the letter. You buy the dream home with the white picket fence, the sleek car that turns heads, the latest gadgets that promise convenience. You climb the career ladder, wrung by grueling wrung, sacrificing weekends and passions along the way. You build a family, creating what looks like the perfect picture of success. But then, in a quiet, unguarded moment, perhaps staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., you realize these things have started owning you instead. The home demands endless mortgage payments, repairs, and insurance, turning it into a financial ball and chain. The career forces you to wear a mask, acting in ways that feel inauthentic just to keep the peace or get that promotion. The possessions require constant attention, updates, and protection, cluttering your space and mind. Your calendar overflows with obligations, soul-draining meetings, piling bills, rigid schedules that leave no room for spontaneity or joy. You feel like you're always on a treadmill, running from one must-do to the next, never quite catching your breath. This isn't the wild, exhilarating freedom you dreamed of as a young person, full of adventure and possibility. It's a polished version of obedience, a pretty form of dependency that looks enviable on Instagram but feels hollow in your heart. But here's a breathtaking challenge from life itself. What if losing it all like the business owner who goes bankrupt amid a recession twists into the greatest liberation you've ever known, stripping away the illusions and forcing you to rebuild on terms that are truly your own? Curiosity begs the question, could that dramatic turn be lurking in your future, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself? Marcus Aurelius labeled this sophisticated slavery, a phrase that lands like a punch when you really unpack it. You convince yourself you've chosen your path freely, mapping out your life with intention. But have you really? What if the jaw-dropping twist is that you've been following a script written by society, culture, family expectations, and media influences, chasing goals that were planted in your mind long before you could question them? You run after what everyone labels success, the big house, the fancy title, the perfect family photo, fearing failure, judgment, or falling behind at every step. You compare yourself relentlessly to others on social media, in your social circle, even to strangers whose lives look curated and flawless, and it never feels like enough no matter how much you accumulate or achieve. The life challenge here is profound and universal. Imagine a celebrated artist or author who reaches fame, only to face the plot twist of creative burnout, challenging their identity and twisting their path from external acclaim to internal fulfillment through solitude and reflection. Extend that curiosity to your own world. What hidden scripts are quietly running your decisions, and what explosive twist awaits if you dare to tear them up and start fresh? Real freedom is worlds apart from this. It's an internal revolution, a quiet yet powerful shift that no external force can steal from you. It's found in the depths of your mind and spirit, not in relying on unpredictable external factors for your inner peace and happiness. Money can evaporate overnight in a stock crash or unexpected expense. Careers can vanish in a sudden layoff or industry shift. People can turn judgmental, fickle, or simply drift away. But your mind, it can remain a fortress of calm and strength, unshakable even amid life's fiercest storms. Let's build the suspense here. What if Aurelius' ancient secrets, penned in stolen moments between battles, hold the precise map to this elusive freedom? But the challenge is applying them in our chaotic, always-on modern world. The plot twist: many who try these principles face initial resistance and failure, only to emerge stronger than ever, twisting self-doubt into unbreakable resolve that transforms their lives. Here are practical ways from Marcus Aurelius to claim this freedom, each a step designed to spark curiosity. Will you try one today and witness the twist in your own routine? But remember, these aren't quick fixes. They're life challenges that test your will, with plot turns that reveal deeper truths about yourself. First, face the hard, unflinching truth. You're not truly free yet. What if admitting this is the first plot twist, opening doors you never knew existed? If your happiness hinges on external stuff like your job title that defines your worth, how you appear in photos or mirrors, your bank balance that fluctuates with the market, or what others say about you in comments or conversations. You're walking on thin ice, vulnerable to cracks at any moment. Those elements can shift in an instant: a bad review, an economic downturn, a social snub. Make a simple list of what you dread losing: your steady income, your carefully crafted reputation, your collection of possessions. Then ask yourself honestly, if it all vanished tomorrow in a freak accident or betrayal, would I still hold onto my clear thinking, my daily habits that ground me, my deeper purpose that gives life meaning? If the answer is no, you've outsourced your peace to things beyond your control, handing over the keys to your happiness. Marcus Aurelius measured a person's strength by what they could lose and still stand tall, unbroken. What if that's the ultimate life challenge, testing your resilience like a gladiator in the arena of existence? He practiced visualizing loss daily, mentally releasing desires and fears as a form of training. It was his secret mental gym, preparing for whatever life threw. The plot twist: this practice, rooted in his own imperial pressures of ruling amid plagues and wars, has helped countless people navigate modern crises like financial ruin or personal loss, twisting fear into a profound, liberating freedom that no wealth can buy. Do you think freedom means dropping everything dramatically or escaping to a remote cabin in the woods? That's just swapping one set of chains for another, often leading to new dependencies like isolation or boredom. The real challenge is staying engaged in the world, but transforming how you engage with it. Marcus advised, don't wish for life to bend perfectly to your will, molding events to your desires. Instead, wish to accept life as it unfolds, and you'll find a natural flow that carries you forward. Freedom isn't about reshaping the world to suit you like a custom glove. It's about adjusting your stance within it, standing firm yet flexible. Prepare mentally for the tough stuff instead of desperately avoiding it. What if life's biggest twists, like a sudden illness or relationship breakdown, are the very teachers that forge this acceptance, challenging your illusions and twisting pain into wisdom? Curiosity begs the question: how many seemingly successful people have hit rock bottom, only to discover that the fall was the plot pivot leading to their truest self? Second, embrace discipline as your steadfast ally. It's not a restrictive cage locking you in. It's a protective shield guarding against life's unpredictable arrows. Marcus declared that mastering your emotions makes you the strongest warrior in any battle. When you surrender to impulses like exploding in rage over a minor slight, spiraling into anxiety about the unknown, impulse shopping to fill an emotional void, or doom scrolling for hours, you become easily manipulated, hooked on quick highs that the world dangles like bait. Practice the art of the pause. Stop and breathe before reacting in heat. Say no to those little temptations that seem harmless. Delay checking your phone or emails to reclaim your attention. Observe your emotions like clouds passing in the sky, without letting them steer your ship. This gradual buildup creates self-command that's unbreakable. Imagine the life challenge of a stressed parent juggling work and kids, facing daily frustrations that test patience. The breathtaking twist: discipline turns that overwhelm into calm authority, challenging old habits but rewarding with a deeper peace that radiates to everyone around them. Extend the intrigue. What if starting with something small, like a no-phone morning routine, twists your entire day into one of unexpected productivity and clarity, revealing hidden reserves of focus you never knew you had? Third, let go of the insatiable craving for praise and status. It's a sneaky, invisible chain that binds tighter with every compliment. Marcus warned that always wanting more leaves you perpetually poor, no matter how full your bank account. Even the noblest acts can morph into mere performances if you're secretly seeking applause or recognition. Ask yourself in those quiet moments, am I doing this for pure, intrinsic reasons, or for the external eyes watching me? Freedom truly blooms when you do good deeds in the shadows, completely unseen and unacknowledged. Marcus penned his journal solely for his own growth and reflection, never intending it for fame or posterity. The plot twist: it became one of history's most enduring guides to living well, outlasting empires and inspiring generations. Make it a weekly ritual. Reflect on which parts of your life hinge on others' approval or validation. Would you continue those pursuits if you were utterly invisible, with no one to witness or cheer? The life challenge here is ego-shattering. Try volunteering or helping someone without any credit or thanks, facing the internal protest of your pride, but watch how it twists into a genuine fulfillment that no like or pat on the back could ever match. Fourth, simplify your life. Relentlessly aim for fewer possessions, fewer commitments, fewer distractions cluttering your path. Marcus noted that the more you prize things beyond your control, the less real control you wield over your destiny. Cultivate a mindset of wanting less to fear less. Decline those shiny new purchases that promise happiness. Turn down unnecessary obligations that drain your energy. Say no to guilt-driven yeses that stretch you thin. Trim away the excess. Cancel unused subscriptions. Declutter your space of items that no longer serve. Streamline your tasks to focus on what truly matters. Less stuff equals less anxiety over potential loss, freeing up mental and physical space for what counts most in life. Picture the life challenge of adopting minimalism in a consumer-driven society, where ads bombard you constantly. The breathtaking twist. Shedding the excess reveals a profound joy in life's basics, challenging your attachments, but ultimately liberating your spirit from material weights. Fifth, contemplate mortality every day. It's not a dark or depressing exercise, but a powerfully liberating one that sharpens your focus like a blade. Marcus reminded himself constantly, death could come at any moment, shaping every word he spoke, every thought he entertained, every action he took. This awareness ends the illusion of endless tomorrows, stopping you from procrastinating on what truly matters. It frees you from the trap of assuming you have forever to chase dreams or fix regrets. Live with authenticity and urgency right now. What if a near-death experience, like surviving a car accident, twists a mundane existence into one of purposeful adventure, challenging your complacency and revealing life's fragility? Curiosity compels you. How would your choices shift today if you knew it was your last, turning routine into something extraordinary? True freedom is navigating the world with unyielding mental fortitude. You accept others as they are while demanding the highest standards from yourself for growth and goodness. You command your thoughts and actions with precision. You're compassionate and kind, yet utterly unruled by fleeting desires or paralyzing fears. This is the profound freedom Marcus Aurelius embodied as emperor. Amidst the chaos of ruling a vast Rome, and it's available to you too, no matter your current situation or background. But let's extend this exploration even further, because what if Aurelius' personal challenges ruling Rome through endless wars, devastating plagues, and political betrayals echo the battles you face in today's world? He turned those external pressures inward, using them to forge his philosophy, but the plot twist is that his meditations were never meant for public eyes. They were his private coping tool, yet they twisted into a global legacy. Today, think of entrepreneurs grappling with burnout in a cutthroat market, the challenge of balancing ambition with sanity, twisting potential collapse into stoic comebacks that redefine success. Or consider the everyday parent navigating family dynamics amid financial stress. The twist, applying Aurelius' pause, turns reactive arguments into thoughtful connections, challenging emotional impulses but rewarding with stronger bonds. Extend the curiosity with more historical parallels. Epictetus, an enslaved philosopher in Aurelius' time, faced the ultimate life challenge of physical bondage, yet twisted it into mental liberation through Stoicism, influencing his master Aurelius and beyond. Viktor Frankl, surviving Nazi camps in the 20th century, challenged unimaginable horror by finding meaning internally, twisting suffering into logotherapy that helps millions today. What if your own challenges, like a career setback or relationship strain, hold similar twists, waiting to reveal inner strength? In modern relationships, the challenge of vulnerability tests trust, but the twist is that stoic acceptance turns conflicts into deeper intimacy. Health crises challenge physical limits, twisting pain into appreciation for life's fragility. The curiosity keeps building. What if freedom in a destination out there, but a mindset cultivated within, ready for any twist life throws? In careers, facing rejection or failure challenges ego, but the stoic twist transforms it into growth opportunities. Financial hardships test discipline, twisting scarcity into resourceful abundance. As we delve even deeper, imagine the challenge of digital addiction in our era, endless scrolling challenging focus. But the plot twist is that Aurelius' pause practice turns distraction into mindful presence, freeing time for passions. Or global uncertainties like pandemics challenging isolation, twisting loneliness into self-discovery. The ultimate curiosity: are you already freer than you realize, with life's challenges as plot pivots to prove it? Stay with me to the very end. The real revelation awaits. You hold the power to twist any trap into triumph, just like Aurelius did centuries ago.